Introducing the first ever Infiniti QX65. The world can stop, freeze, fall behind. But the Infiniti QX65 is unstoppable. The first ever Infiniti QX65.
This is CBS LA Mornings.
Good morning. Today is Monday, June 8th. I'm Paulina Estrinos.
And I'm Christine Lazar in for Chris Holmstrom, and here are the stories we're working on this morning. A birthday party turns into tragedy after two children were allegedly shot to death by their own father. We're live in Canoga Park with what we're learning about this case.
It's so horrific to even hear that. Plus, Hollywood is waking up to a big mess with this hydrant just gushing water into the streets, and you won't believe who caused it all.
And is Nithya Raman on her way to the November runoff? The latest ballot count just shook up the LA mayoral race. We're going to break down the latest numbers.
But first, want to take a look at your next weather forecast. Meteorologist Amber Lee joining us. It was a beautiful weekend, and it's going to be a beautiful week ahead, Amber. Thank you. I want to take you outside for a look at your next traffic right now. In downtown, there is a new crash, 101 northbound before Spring Street. This is downtown LA. Two right lanes are blocked. Lots of red into this area already. 15-minute ride northbound, leaving the 5 to Spring Street. Then you're clear the rest of your way into Hollywood and beyond. 5 northbound from Norwalk to the 101. That's a 19-minute ride. And we're already seeing traffic build on that 10 west, leaving downtown, trying to make your way through Mid-City. Nothing to slow you down, though, as far as any crashes or stalled cars to report. Orange County, you're still very quiet. Inland Empire, though, I have a traffic hazard through the Cajon Pass, southbound 15 past the 138. Middle lane is the one that's occupied. That is a 33-minute ride from Ranchero to Cleghorn.
Some breaking news in South LA. Our assignment manager Mark Lew's at the desk with details on a church fire. Mark, what happened?
Yeah, Christine, so our breaking news crew just got on scene getting some live pictures into the desk here. Let's take a look at them together because they're just in. This is video of LA City firefighters here at the Greater New Holy Trinity Church at Broadway and 108th in South LA. Now, we have not heard yet heard at the scanners at the desk that this is a knockdown, which means the fire is probably still smoldering in there, but you can see there is not a lot of smoke or fire, and firefighters are not working very quickly, as you can see here, which probably means they have got a good handle on this. Now, as these are live pictures, we are just to the outside of this property of this church. It's a long, low, rectangular 2-story building, doesn't have a traditional steeple like a traditional church has, but nonetheless, it is a business operating in a church, and I have some video here on my screen of what this fire looked like in just about the last half hour or so. I apologize for the settings on my screen. Let's go back to the live pictures. We're going to get that fixed here for you in just a second. But LA City Fire says this started at about 5:10 this morning. Multiple firefighters from Fire Station 64 arrived to find flames coming out of the top of this, what they're saying is a two-story church. There was no one inside, so there's no reports of any injuries, but there is some pretty severe damage inside of that church. And because it is operating as a church, the House of Worship Arson Task Force is going to be conducting an investigation into what caused that fire this morning. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
Mark, thank you. A Canoga Park community is shaken after 2 children were killed in a shooting last night.
And authorities believe the gunman was their own father. Investigators are still at the scene, which is next to Lanark Park. I want to get to CBS LA's Elise Martinez joining us live now. And Elise, you just spoke with a neighbor this morning. What can you tell us about what they said?
Good morning to you both. This is just so heartbreaking, and neighbors are still gathered outside this apartment building. It's being investigated as a murder-suicide. Police say a father murdered his 2 young children. The scene very active this morning. You can see the officers outside the apartment building. The coroner arrived on scene around 3:30 this morning and just left moments ago. We have seen officers escort a woman and then other people inside the apartment complex, and then we heard a woman's cries coming from the apartments. And it was a heartbreaking scene last night. Dozens of family members and friends gathering outside of that apartment building, grieving and hugging each other. This all happened around 7:15 last night at this apartment building on the 8000 block of Owensmouth Avenue after a call came in for a reported shooting. 3 people were found dead inside that apartment. A family member telling us the kids were 2 twin 10-year-old boys, and the man in his 40s is believed to have shot and killed them. He was their father, and then he turned the gun on himself. Witnesses telling CBS LA there was a commotion inside the neighboring unit before they heard gunfire. The community here is just shaken by the violence.
My heart was breaking for this family because this is tragic. This should never happen to anybody. The kids never had a chance to have a life, and I don't know why the father, if he did have issues, why he couldn't have gotten help. It's hard when it's in your own backyard, in your community.
And back out here live, the 3 people killed have not been identified yet. A crisis response team is also here for the grieving family members who just want to know why this happened. As the latest details unfold, we will be sure to bring them to you. Live in Canoga Park, Elise Martinez, CBS LA.
Such a horrific story, and you feel for those families. Elise, thank you. There's a mess this morning in East Hollywood after sheared fire hydrants and water shooting in the air for more than an hour. So this is on Western Avenue near Santa Monica Boulevard. The hydrant was accidentally knocked over by a Caltrans maintenance crew just before 2 o'clock. Firefighters had a tough time turning off the water, so DWP crews had to be called in. And when our breaking news crew arrived, it was still going strong and the streets were flooded. The latest ballot drop is shifting the race for LA Mayor. Councilmember Nithya Raman now has a slight lead over Spencer Pratt.
Incumbent Mayor Karen Bass was already projected to make the general election, so let's take a look at those numbers. Bass is still in the lead with 34% of the votes. Raman gained about 19,000 votes in the latest count, so she now has 27.1%. Pratt is currently at 26.7%, so that's a difference of only about 3,000 votes.
And let's get over to CBS LA's Tina Patel joining us live now outside of City Hall in downtown LA with the reaction to this big shift. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. Well, Nithya Raman's numbers were ticking up in each of the ballot drops, so it's not a complete surprise that she's now in the number 2 spot. The question is, will she be able to stay in that spot and make it to the runoff election in November? When the first election results were released last Tuesday, Councilmember Raman was about 40,000 votes behind Spencer Pratt, the former reality television star. Now, as more ballots have been counted, she's made up that difference, and as we said, is now about 3,000 votes ahead of him. Her campaign campaign put out a statement last night saying they are encouraged by these results. But on social media, Pratt is seeming to question them, and he's not the only one. In recent days, other Republicans, including President Trump, have cast doubts on California's election system and the fact it takes so long to count ballots here. But political experts we spoke to say vote counts often change after election night because California voters cast their ballots in many different ways.
More conservative, older voters, Republicans, homeowners tend to vote early, and progressive voters, Democrats, young people tend to vote at the last minute.
Now, after last night's update, Mayor Bass's campaign released a statement seeming to call out Nithya Raman, saying, "We look forward to winning a contest against an opponent who allows encampments near schools and fights against hiring more cops, yet is MIA on saving Hollywood jobs and fighting back when ICE invades L.A." Again, as we come back out here live, the runoff has not been set yet. The registrar's office is going to continue accepting mail-in ballots through tomorrow, so it'll be several days after that before all the votes are counted. The next update we're expecting will be later on this afternoon. We'll send it back to you.
And you will keep us updated, Tina. Thank you. As for the race for governor, no major change in the top 5, but just like the mayor's race, the real battle now is for second place. Democrat Javier Becerra still projected to make the runoff in November. Yesterday's count brought in another 49,000 votes to Democrat Tom Steyer and only 26,000 for Republican Steve Hilton. But Hilton remains in the second spot by about 300,000 total votes. CBS LA and CBSLA.com is the place to be for all of your election coverage. We're also streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. Iran's military command says it will halt offensive operations after a dramatic escalation of attacks between Israel and Iran this weekend.
Iran's announcement came after a social media post from President Trump demanding they stop those strikes. The president followed up saying both sides, Israel and Iran, are looking to do an immediate ceasefire and that final negotiations on peace are proceeding. CBS LA's Bradley Blackburn recaps the rising tensions.
Sirens blared over Israel Monday morning, signaling a re-escalation in the war with Iran. Israel says its defense forces carried out strikes on Iranian military sites and a petrochemical plant. This after Iran fired missiles at Israel in retaliation for Israeli military strikes on Hezbollah targets near Beirut. According to reports,